I had the same relationship with money as with my mother. And it took me more than 3 decades to see it. And not because I'm not self aware, but because this is exactly how this pattern works. They don't feel like patterns, they feel like truth, your truth. And if you have ever wondered why you keep hitting the same ceiling, why money feels conditional, and why no matter how hard you work, there is never enough, stay with me because what I'm going to share with you may be the most important thing you will hear today. Hi, I'm Magdalena. I combine nervous system science with somatic and spiritual work to help high achievers move from anxiety, burnout, and the constant not good enough into peace, clarity, and abundance. I grew up watching my mom work constantly. Always working, always hustling, always providing, never resting, never stopping, never receiving. She was a single mom and she carried everything by herself. Not only because she had to, but because she didn't know another way. She had never been taught how to receive, only how to give, only how to produce, and only how to push through. And I watched her do that every single day. And I absorbed it. It's not because she told me that this is the way, but because that is what children do. You don't question what you see at home, you absorb it and you make it yours. And it's because belonging feels safer than being different, because survival means more than originality. And so, without knowing it, I built my entire relationship with the world on this one invisible rule: you have to earn your place. With my mom, it looked like this, of course. Right now, she's like, no, it wasn't like that. When I was achieving, getting the best grades at school, acting in school theater, or dancing in the first line, she would see me. Like, she took the time to see me. She would notice me, and I felt loved. But when I was not achieving, she just didn't have time to do the same, to notice me, to see me. And I felt like a ghost. Invisible. Like I had to do something to deserve to be seen. And with money, exactly the same pattern. If I only pushed harder, I hustled harder, earned it through effort, discipline, difficulties, then I deserved it. Then it was allowed to come. And for more than 3 decades, I never questioned that because I wasn't even fully aware of it. Until one day, I asked myself this question. If money were a person, how would I describe our relationship? And what came back stopped me immediately. Conditional, exhausting, something I had to perform for, something that would only show up if I worked hard enough, only stay if I kept achieving, only love me if I kept earning it. And then I saw it, like, this is not my relationship with money. This is my relationship with my mom. And yes, it took me more than 3 decades to see it, but it took me only like 3 seconds to recognize this is the truth. And here is what it happens and why it is not your fault. Your brain is a prediction machine. And from the moment you were born, it is collecting data on how this world works, how love works, how safety works, how receiving works, how a relationship works. And it builds those neural pathways around what it learns. It's like automatic responses, patterns that fire without your conscious awareness. And what's the most important is that it lives below your thought level, below the level of awareness in your body. And it shapes every decision you make, it shapes every relationship you have, every financial pattern you repeat without you even realizing it. Dr. Gabor Mate, I love him so much. Dr. Gabor Mate research shows that our early experiences with our caregivers wire our nervous system because they teach us what is safe to want, what is safe to receive, what we have to do to earn love and belonging. Sadly, those wires run sometimes not only for decades, but for the lifetime, unless something interrupts them. So when you wonder why you keep hitting the same income ceiling, 3,000 euros, maybe 5, why you give everything and struggle to receive, why you feel guilty when money comes easily, let me tell you something, the answer is never about the strategy. It is about what your nervous system learned love and safety require. And this is exactly what happened with me, but also with almost every client I've been working with so far. Because the money pattern it's never really about money. Now think about your relationship with money for a second, but not as a financial concept, as a relationship, because that is exactly what it is. You have a history of money, right? You have a dynamic and a pattern on how you interact with it. Some people chase money desperately, like someone terrified of being abandoned. Some people push money away unconsciously, like someone who learned that wanting too much causes pain. Some people earn money but cannot keep it, like someone who never felt worthy of receiving good things. Some people hit the ceiling and cannot move past it, like me. Like someone whose nervous system decided that this level right here is the maximum that feels safe. And here's what I want you to understand. Your money problem is not a character flaw. It is not laziness, it is not lack of ambition. It is a nervous system response written in childhood, running in the background without you realizing it, protecting you from something that it learned was dangerous. And until you go to the root, until you update that pattern on a level that it actually lives, which is in the body, trust me, no strategy will move the needle permanently. When I finally saw my pattern with my mom, with money, something shifted. And it wasn't overnight, it wasn't dramatic, but I could see for the first time that really this pattern that I was carrying wasn't even mine. It was hers. It was the strategy I absorbed as a little girl to survive, to feel loved, seen, and safe. And it worked then. Like, definitely I'm here, right? But it was costing me everything now. And the moment I saw it, I could see also something different, that really I am not worthy only because I achieved something. I am worthy because I just exist. And I don't have to earn expansion. I don't have to push harder to, manifest my dream life. I am allowed to receive it. And this is the tricky part, because how to feel safe and soften enough that you can actually receive. And also that rest is not laziness. It is part of the flow. And for today, I really want to leave you with this one question. What is your relationship with money? And I don't want you to answer from your mind, because we are all very intelligent and smart, right? But I want you to answer it from your body. If money were a person, how would you describe your relationship with it? Conditional, exhausting, something like you have to perform for, or something else entirely? And I also want you to just feel what arises, because that's the information. That's your nervous system map. And it is showing you exactly where the work is. If this landed for you, please like this video and subscribe. I'm going to create more. I'm going to guide you deeper. And already next week, I'm going to release a practice that will help you to go from your mind into your body, so you can really feel it. Where are those blocks? Where are they? Thank you so much for listening, for being here. I'm sending you much love. Namaste.